What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the new King rework and Gold Rush update. Anyway, starting things off, we have the new King style rework. Along with getting a completely new moveset, it also got bumped to the Mythic rarity, so that's very interesting. And to start things off, the first move is the Line Chop feint. This move, it's a little janky, but other than that, it's a pretty simple move. It has two uses. The Discord gave out like an update list, so it gives like a description. Basically, it says it's a fast and unpredictable feint that breaks ankles, ragdolling opponents, then performing a dash to put a great distance between your opponents. And yeah, similar to Nelisagi's dash, it has two uses. I wouldn't say it's too broken. It's kind of annoying that we have another ragdoll move, but other than that, I think it's pretty simple, pretty cool. Can't complain. His next move in his base is the King's Dribble move. This move actually has a shot built in, and the description for the dribble at least is 3 fast zigzag pattern feints to close distance to the goal, giving you a chance to score while avoiding enemies. That's basically your 3 little dribble feint moves, and then if you chain that and press it again, it actually does the King's Impact. So they basically incorporated that move into the King's Dribble instead of having them be 2 separate moves. So in total, he basically has 3 moves in his base. Overall, his moveset in base is pretty viable. Some of the animations are a little janky, and I believe his King's Dribble actually has a bug where it like sends you across the field, similar to Yukimiya on release. So they need to tweak that. But if they tweak that and maybe like tweak the animations a little bit, I think his base would be perfect. Moving on, we have his Awakening. Now, his Awakening, there are a few issues I have. First off being, there are no voice lines at all. There's obviously like the dialogue given, but there is no voice lines. It's just the text and like the sound effects that are used. Yeah, that is very weird. Especially comparing it to Krollo's past cutscenes. I think they need to change that up. I think the animation's already done, so you can't really fix that. The animation looks pretty bad, but the voice lines, I think they can just add those in, similar to how they did in like the sneak peek. But yeah, those are my thoughts with that. His Awakening, it still has the passive where he gains like shot strength, so I like that they kept that. I'm not sure why other characters don't have that, but that's another issue for another day. His first move is King of the Jungle. In the clips that I'm showing, he doesn't like still have like the name King of the Jungle. I don't know why. I think that's a bug in private servers, but yeah, the move description is basically scope out the field for your teammates and opponents before deciding whose ankles to break, letting your aura surge as you score. Yeah, I'm seeing like the same issue. Like the camera work is very bad. Like the camera work is, it feels like it was done by like a rookie developer or animator. So yeah, I think that Miro, like, he didn't hire any other people, he didn't like outsource, he just did it himself, or one of the other devs did it themselves. I think that's like what led to it being delayed as well. But yeah, I think that they should hire new animators, to put it bluntly. The move is cool, like the concept of the move, but they just didn't deliver on the animations. That's the theme with this. It's a pretty cool move though. His second move is the same as his base. It says in the description that it's a faster and stronger version of his base move. I'm not sure if that's true. I think they might just be saying that because it's in his Awakening. But yeah, it's basically the same. His third move, Predation. This is a cool concept, like how you activate the ability. Basically, you have to be like near the penalty area, and it has to be a loose ball, and if you have to have an opponent and yourself in like this small radius or diameter, I mean, and basically you steal the ball from them, like as they're going for the ball, and you like launch it. It's a pretty cool ability. I think it's based off his goal in the U20 game, so it's pretty cool. Camera work is weird again, and like the little lion that appears is kind of like low budget, to be honest. But other than that, his Awakening is pretty cool. Yeah, there's still no voice lines for any of the abilities, any of the cutscenes. So yeah, those are my only real issues with this. Other than that, I think everything was delivered pretty well, like the concept. Yeah, that's about it with the King style. Next up is the new game mode, Goal Rush. This game mode, I'd mostly say it's pretty enjoyable. It's a lot of fun, especially if you play with friends. But yeah, there's a very big glaring issue with this game mode, and that is the styles difference. And specifically, I'm talking about Nel Isagi and Chigiri. It's mainly Nel Isagi though. I have a big issue with Nel Isagi. Now, as you know, you basically hop into it and you drop down, everybody drops in, and there's like a barrier keeping you from getting to the ball. Once that barrier goes away, everybody has to like race to get the ball. If you're playing as Nel Isagi, you can just immediately dash and just take the ball for yourself. There's no effort, you just press the button, you just instantly get the ball. And he has two uses of that ability, so if you just immediately get the ball, direct shot on the AI goalkeeper, by the way, AI goalkeeper, instantly score, you have another dash waiting for you to just instantly take the ball again and do the same thing, basically. So, yeah, that's a big issue. Not to mention, Nel Isagi's lefty shot, they fixed the animation bug and the delay, but that shot itself needs to be nerfed. So he just makes the game mode completely like unfair. But I did come up with like a somewhat of a solution for this. I think instead of letting people use whatever style they want and just hop into it, I think they can make it so all abilities are banned. So you can't use any abilities, not a single ability, awakening, whatever. Just your basic shot, your pass, your dribbling, all that, headering, all that. I think it would make sense to let people still use flow, but to make it fair for everybody, like with the goal rush aspect, I think making it so people can't just like immediately take the ball and like just banning all the abilities so that it's fair would make sense. But there's also an issue with that because people can just like stay in the goal and like block the shots. So I guess they could just any mobility moves like that, they could like take those away. But yeah, overall it's pretty fun. There's also whenever you win, you can get like a different amount of coins. Like if you win, you get like 25, I believe. If you get like second place, you get like 10. If you get third or whatever, you get like 5, I think. The shop gives you like different goal effects, emotes. They're limited time as well. Some of the emotes I've seen are pretty cool. They had like the rat dance and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, I like the update. The UI is a little weird, but other than that, it's pretty cool. If I was to rate it, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. So that's really enjoyable. Yeah, so that's about it for like the main things of the update. There are the cosmetics. The cosmetics that they added for the update are pretty cool. Like the goal effect. The goal effect's kind of mediocre, I'm not gonna lie, but it's decent though. The emote's pretty cool. The aura, that aura cosmetic, it's cool. It's very cool. It's like one of the coolest auras that they added, but it makes it so hard to see. Like if you bought this aura, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll put like a picture, but oh my god, it is like impossible to see. If you're not like zoomed all the way out, you cannot see your character. So if you're trying to like header and stuff like that, it makes it way harder. But it's pretty cool overall. The player card is pretty cool. Another thing that they started doing, I'm really enjoyed this. They're doing public testing before the updates. So before the update released, like 3 days they did like public testing, like 3 days straight public testing. Like open the dev server or the dev game, and basically people could just go in there and like they didn't like give everybody the king style, so people mainly just like tested whatever style they got, and, like tested like different mechanics, like the game mode. That is very smart. That's one thing that he's doing way better than Crollo. Like Crollo, he never did public testing. Like he didn't even interact in that server. Actually, he hasn't said a word in that server. So yeah, they're actually putting the public testing server to good use. So I really enjoyed that. Yeah, some of the bugs that got reported in that server were actually fixed before the update, so yeah, that's good on them. Speaking on bug fixes, for some of the bugs that released after the update, they're doing like hot fixes, like midweek hot fixes, so that's another thing that I really like. You know, Crollo used to just wait until the next update to fix all the bugs, and even then, like once that update would release, there'd just be a whole new set of bugs. So yeah, this is very good. When this update dropped, Miro gave a ton of codes. If I'm right, he gave like 15 lucky spins for like 3 codes, I think. Maybe. Oh no, it was 15 lucky style spins, 15 flow spins. So yeah, he blessed us with that. Very appreciative for that. They buffed Lorenzo. It's really cool. So yeah, taking into consideration the new King style, the new game mode, and all like the new changes that they're starting to do, I probably rate this update like the entire update itself probably like an 8, 7.5. I might bump it down a few because of like the King animations, like they don't have the voice lines, so I might just make it a 7. But I think the game mode and like all the new additions kind of make up for it. I think they put a lot of effort into this update, and we have to also think that it's Miro's first update, so he has to like kind of like ground himself and like get used to the community, and the community also has to get used to him. So yeah, I think yeah, if I was to give him like my main takeaways, I think that yeah, he needs to outsource to animators like on Twitter or something like that. Just find some good animators. There are a lot of great animators on Twitter. Like, people, whenever Crollo would like make an announcement on Twitter, people just like go in there and post their commissions. And, like, they would be amazing. So I think if he just puts in a little more effort in like finding good animators and like having other people do the job, I think that will really improve his update quality. But yeah, overall it's pretty great. Next update, I believe we're getting Igaguri. Hopefully they release a new rarity with that. They make like a common rarity. That's something that I suggested in my previous video. So yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed it. They're also adding a new flow with that update. But yeah, I think another thing they could have done, this is just something that just came to me. They can like buff his flow up, because his flow is still like in the epic rarity. So I think they need to buff his flow to like maybe not myth. No, I think his flow should be mythic though, because he is like, he's the king, bro. Why does Yukimiya have a mythic flow but he doesn't, bro? Yukimiya is a bum. He's a bum, bro. So yeah, they need to buff King's flow, make it mythic rarity, legendary minimum, because he wasn't legendary before, but it should not be an epic, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the update. Make sure to comment down below what you thought of the update, give your rating. But yeah, I think Miro, I'd say he cooked. My thumbnail is a little bit of clickbait, like I'm trolling, but I think Miro did a good job overall. It's pretty enjoyable, and you gotta cut him some slack, like I said. So yeah, that's about it for my review. I'll probably let the gameplay continue playing because I was kind of cooking. But other than that, hope everybody enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. When life gets the best of me.